now, your host of the XFFL Show, Josh Mitchell.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the XFFL Show without my face. It's all good. A lot of moving parts here, so just keeping it simple and doing another voiceover. But one heck of a week 3. We still have one undefeated team, and we still have one no-win team. But let's break it down right now. And one of those undefeated teams is no more. The Carolina Pussycats fall to me. The New England Nexus 105.50, 296.26. I want to personally thank two people, I guess. Kirk Cousins and the Baltimore Ravens defense. A lot of points, but got a lot of turnovers and helped me out quite a bit. In our next matchup, the Charlotte Woo Outlaws take down the B-Spa Blackbeards 122.70 to 117.74. Overall, just top to bottom, the Woo Outlaws, pretty dominant roster. In our next matchup, very close, less than a point. Rochester Revenge sneak by the New York Potato Skins 116.48 to 115.92. This solely falls on one individual, one slot, and that'd be the New York Giants defense. 0 points. That would have been the amount of points if Brian didn't play a defense. 0 points. He just needed 1 point. I'm so sorry, Brian. In our next matchup, as I mentioned earlier on, winless still and undefeated still. The Malone Mutiny take down the North Carolina Carpetbaggers 119.60 to 103.54. One man, Jalen Hurts. It's his season. It's his MVP season. Calling it once again. And in our final matchup, it may not have been close, but it is noted as the highest point scorer of the week. The River Blue Waves are winless no more as they take down the Alpine Extreme 127.90 to 109.46. Big thank you, I would say, to Derrick Henry. He's back to the old Derrick Henry, or should I say, this new and improved Derrick Henry with 5 receptions on the day. What? Alright, that's pretty cool. Congrats are in order to the River Blue Waves and Anthony Carragher.
Well, that was an important win. Some would call it an extreme win. We move on to Potato Skins. Very short, very sweet, very simple. I expect me to be on the show again next week. I expect me to win that game and move to 2-2, and then Brian falls to 1-3 and continues his tailspin down as the most disappointing team in the XFL. Everyone called him the favorite to probably win with his running back core, which is probably the best in the league. And unfortunately, he's going to be sitting there at 1-3. So I'll see y'all next week. Good luck. Enjoy the week of football. And after I win this week and get the highest points again, you'll be seeing me here again talking about how I'm 2-2 and the Waves are going to continue to roll.
And with that, we move on to week number 4. There's a whole slew of people that are 2-1 and 1-2. So this is kind of the moment where you kind of stay in the middle, break away towards the top, or fall at the bottom, the pit of misery, the Simpsons couch with Zach and Curtis Samuel. Let's just put it that way. Let's start with our first matchup, and dare I say, the game of the week. The New England Nexus taking on the B-Spa Blackbeards. Yes, we may be ranked very low, but this game is slated to be decided by less than a point. And it's ultimately going to be coming down to 2 people. Justin Herbert of the Nexus and Tua Tagovailoa of the B-Spa Blackbeards. Or Trevor Lawrence of the B-Spa Blackbeards, depending on if Tua is healthy. And that's kind of the question as well. Will Justin Herbert be fully healthy? Who knows? Kind of a toss-up in this one, but I do like my running backs just a wee bit more in the matchups this week, so I will take myself in the Nexus. In our next matchup, it's the Charlotte Woo Outlaws taking on the Rochester Revenge. Right now, it's slated as almost a 15-point favorite for the Woo Outlaws, and I can definitely see why. Again, top to bottom, one of the best rosters in the league so far. The only question mark I have so far, James Conner. Not the James Conner of last year, looking like the James Conner of a few years ago. Just not the explosiveness that Mike was looking for, obviously, or whoever has James Conner in other leagues. On the other side of things, the Rochester Revenge, who are they playing at running back? Obviously, I'm thinking Jamal Williams is going to get the start, but they have a plethora of just running backs that could break away for top performances or running backs that could just dud. We'll see. With that kind of a point favorite, I am going to take the Charlotte Blue Outlaws again. If it wasn't for Aaron taking him down with 185 plus points, the Blue Outlaws would be undefeated. And in our next matchup, it's the Battle of New York. The New York Potato Skins are taking on the Riverhead Blue Waves, and right now it's a 3-point favorite in favor of the Potato Skins, and I can see why. Lamar Jackson, dominant performances in back-to-back weeks, but can he make it 3 in a row? On the other side of the ball, Joe Burrow. Very good last week, previous 2 weeks, not so much. What are we going to get out of him? And also another question mark, Devontae Adams. What's going on? Oakland, Vegas, or whatever you are. Throw him the damn ball. Honestly, I'm going to take the Potato Skins in this one. I honestly think this will be a close one, but I trust Lamar Jackson. Even though it's the Bills defense, the Bills secondary sucks. In our next matchup, the Alpine Extreme taking on the North Carolina Carpetbaggers. A 5-point favorite right now for the Alpine Extreme. But both of these guys have question marks at quarterback. And if I said this last year, you would say I'm crazy. Russell Wilson, Tom Brady. I don't know what's happening here. But when it's all said and done, I'm going to give the edge to the Alpine Extreme. Right now, I don't know what's happening with Austin Eckler and the Los Angeles Chargers. He's not being utilized to his full effect. He's catching the ball, but he's not catching it for a lot of yardage. And when it's all said and done, I think Alpine can sneak away with this one. And unfortunately, making the Carpetbaggers 0-4. And in our final matchup, I will dub this also a game of the week between two high-scoring teams, the Malone Mutiny and the Carolina Pussycats. Right now, it's a 9.5-point favorite for the Malone Mutiny. And is it, though? Jalen Waddle, Michael Thomas, and we'll throw in Jerry Jeudy as well. All kind of questionable as to if they are going to be playing. Can he find some other wide receivers to fill in the slots? Sure. But will they have the production of Jalen Waddle and Michael Thomas and Jerry Jeudy? Probably not. On the other side of things, Kyler Murray. Get off your damn video game console. Whatever you have. Xbox, PlayStation, I don't know. But we know Call of Duty, Double XP, we get it. You're a meme now. When it's all said and done, though, I tend to lead towards the certainty. And the certainty is the Carolina Pussycats. I am sorry to the Malone Mutiny. I think this is the game where the undefeated streak is over. That's it for my picks. And I just want to point out last week, I went 4-1. Overall, not too bad. We'll see how week 4 goes for everybody. But thank you again for tuning in to the XFFL Show. I'm your host and commish and all that fun stuff, Josh Mitchell. And enjoy this week of football. And don't forget, we in London this weekend, 9:30. See you then.